Good morning. Welcome to Cass's Cards. I am Cass, and I've got some cards for us this morning. I think I'm going to use this deck here. Thank you for joining me. Today is Tuesday, May 23rd. And currently the moon is in Cancer. Sun is in Gemini, moon is in Cancer. We have a lot of planets transiting here in the very near future. So brace yourselves, y'all. Okay. So this is my plain Jane reading. Doesn't matter what astrology sign you are. You can be anything in the zodiac. We are all everything in the zodiac, varying upon the day you were born, what time and place in this world you came into it. So with this plain Jane reading, you might have one thing you're meant to hear in this message. You may have all the things you're meant to hear in this message. Either way, if you hear something you can relate to, awesome. If you don't hear something you can relate to, awesome. You haven't listened long enough. So, this is a game of cards. So, remember, it is a card game, and what you hear is to be taken with a grain of salt and perhaps a shot of tequila if that is your thing. I do not recommend it, though. And literally a grain of salt, because too much salt's not good for you either. So, let's go ahead and get started here. Guardians of the Four Corners, Mother of the Earth, Father of the Sky, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, I call on you, and I welcome you here and now. What messages do you have for us today, please? What messages do you have for us today? Something's moving pretty quick today. All of a sudden got this passion, this drive, this desire that's hitting you pretty hard with the Eight of Wands. Maybe you're jumping into your creative energy. What other messages do you have for us today? Somebody may be coming in and telling you some news that you gotta make a quick decision on here. Gotta respond quickly. Who knows, maybe it's like that dryer you've been waiting for to show up at your door. Finally you get a phone call and they say you've got to be at your house in a half hour to receive it. Could be a contract. Could be a proposal of sorts coming in your way. A wedding proposal, a celebration, something you've been waiting to celebrate. Finally you're getting the good news and you're just like, finally it's here. Finally I can kick my heels, celebrate, and enjoy my life. Feel like you're celebrating something with this news. It's pretty exciting. Interesting. Let's see. What other messages do you have for us today, please? What other messages do you have for us today, please? Maybe you're getting invited to a wedding. Oops. Okay. 4 cups. And there's another card that fell in my lap that I can't see right now. So, let's see here. 4 cups and 10 of wands. So something is boring you, it's burning you, you're not really thrilled about the celebration coming up. Yeah, this proposal or this contract or the celebration that you're finding out about, this party you're finding out about, you're having to make a quick decision about it, and you're like, I'm gonna think about it. I don't know. I'm not thrilled about the idea, the thought of it, so I'm gonna sit and stew a little bit on it. It's creating a little too much burden, a little too much drama in my life right now. I've waited long enough and carried all these burdens. I think I'm going to just continue to wait it out, think about this on my own. The thing about this 10 of Wands card, though, I mean, as driven and motivated as this guy is, he's harvested all those wands himself. So he had to stay patient and take the time to get those wands, to be able to cut them down and bring them back to his house to continue to build. So it might be a burden, but I think it's worth it in the end. It's gonna take a little bit of work, a little bit of effort on your part, and you're just like, man, I don't know if I want to. Okay. What is this burden? What are we bored by? What is this offer coming in? This proposal. This something we're supposed to be celebrating. What is this? Thank you. Ooh, interesting. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's coming in trying to show you that there's stability, there's foundation, that you've got a place to basically stay warm, stay closed, stay sheltered, to feel like you have a firm foundation. But whenever it's reversed, you feel like you've hit rock bottom here. You're emotionally drained, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling isolated and hopeless. You're just in your feels here. Maybe you're asking for help because you have all these burdens. You're asking for help and you're just straight up getting ignored. Instead of just sitting here and, acting like, poor me, what am I gonna do? Rescue yourself, take your control back. Do something about it. Yeah, you're definitely overwhelmed here by something. Maybe you're trying to take time off of work to attend this celebration and they're giving you a hard time about it. And they're all like, oh, well, if you're going to take time off of work, you got to do all the work before you take a vacation, or nobody's going to do your work while you're gone. And maybe you're just like, this is bullshit. I'm tired. I should be able to take a vacation without having to stress before my vacation or stress after my vacation. Yeah, I think that you're really feeling it here. That you're just totally burdened. Anytime the celebration comes up, you can't really, enjoy it. What other messages do you have for us, please? What other messages do you have for us, please? Thank you. Yep, you're totally in your feels about work. You're like, I don't understand. I feel like I work so hard. I feel like I've spent all this time in my job, you know, doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, and you know, I've come so far in this position, and I don't have time to be sitting around anymore and just waiting for the next pay raise to come, or waiting for the moment where I can just sit back and say, oh good, I can finally take a vacation and not have to worry about it. Maybe you thought you would have been further along in your career at this point, and it's just not working out. I think that you either need to step up to your boss here, speak your mind, speak your truth, or just walk away altogether, find something else. Either way, I think you need to put more effort into this. You can't just sit back and hold it in anymore and pout by yourself and take on all the burdens. It's not working out for you very well, is it? You gotta try and do something different. You gotta get moving. Get out of this situation. Stop sitting around feeling sorry for yourself like there's nothing you can do about it, because you can do something about it. Alright, so is there anything else you need to tell us about this situation? Thank you. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, the song that just came into my head makes me giggle. Did you know RuPaul used to sing, "You better work," because what I just heard, work it girl, work it girl, do your thing. Okay, so, yeah. You will be victorious. You will be able to hold your head up high once you make this move for yourself and you get out of this victim mode and stop feeling sorry about yourself and actually put the work in, take that step, talk to your boss. You will have success with it. Or if you do move on, start getting out there, work for yourself, perhaps. This will be victorious. You just gotta get out there and do it. Get out there, get moving. You definitely are worthy and deserving of getting out there and finding something worthy. You're a hard worker. You definitely can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. Just don't be too boastful and too prideful about this, and yeah, just focus on what you want. Focus on your strengths without like being boastful about it, I guess. This guy's sitting on his high horse, you know, so he knows he won, that he's victorious, but you gotta limit yourself and try not to be so arrogant about it either. I think the second you do stop feeling sorry for yourself and step into this I deserve more mode, you'll get it. May not be with your current job, but you might be able to step up to the next level in a new position. Get what you deserve. What advice do you have for us, angels, ancestors, and guides? What messages? What advice? What advice do you have? Thank you. Ooh, card on the floor. What advice Thank you. Okay. So the card that fell out on the floor is the Emperor in reverse. And then we also got the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. So this is in the upright, it's boss man, you know, a ruler, a dictator, power, order. You're probably trying a little bit too hard right now. Don't try too hard. Make sure that you're putting in the effort and, you know, not procrastinating. Don't feel like down on yourself. You are worth it. But this Emperor in reverse is making you feel like you're neglecting yourself and you're unbalanced right now. You're feeling like you're lacking some kind of power of sorts. You need to regain some balance in your life. And then your Nine of Pentacles will come in the second that you step back and create balance for yourself. You'll get that Nine of Pentacles. Just focus on yourself and balancing your life out and stop procrastinating. If you want to move on, if you want to stop feeling down and sorry for yourself, put in some effort, put in some work. You better work. Work it, girl. Work it, girl. Do your thing. And then you become the Nine of Pentacles. You'll feel more sturdy and more grounded, and you gotta ground yourself here. That's exactly what it is. You need to balance out your time, balance out your energy. Find your happy place again. Because right now, I just think that you're just like overburdened and overworked. And you can't put all your eggs in one basket here. I think all of your eggs are in to work right now. And you can have all the eggs in the world, but you can't bake a cake if you don't balance it out with some flour and some sugar. Okay, so what is the outcome here? What is the outcome here? Should we take your advice? Angels, ancestors, and guides. What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Thank you. Oh, wishes will be fulfilled. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Stop feeling down on yourself. Step out of feeling bad for yourself and like you're not capable, because you're beyond capable. I think you need to step out into your power. You got the Star card and the Six of Pentacles. You're meant to get out there and help people. That is going to be the ultimate balance for you, is to serve. Your wish will come true the second you step out of this job and out of feeling powerless, because you do have all the power within you. These stars are shining bright on you. They want to give you your wishes fulfilled. Maybe it's always been your dream or wish to be a teacher or to help out in your community one way or another. Philanthropy, help at your local church, help, with donation services, whatever the case is. I think that you're happiest in serving. This could be serving in your community with healing. Being a doctor or a nurse, or a holistic doctor or nurse, an acupuncturist, a Reiki master, a tarot reader. Either way, you want to balance out the scales. You're tired of things being unbalanced in your life. And this is balance coming in for you. This is wish fulfillment. This is healing. This is what you need in your life. To heal yourself, to heal others. Oh, that's so wonderful. I'm so happy for us. Okay, so let's see what the angels want to tell us today. Angels, what messages are we meant to hear today, please? These are just some nice little angel wishes cards that I like to shuffle 3 times, see what the messages are that the angels want us to hear. Thank you, angels. And one last shuffle here. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Very talkative today. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So, let's see what we got that came out for us, shall we? The first card that came out is the beauty you seek will resonate in nature. Get out in nature, enjoy a walk, observe the trees, observe the breeze, observe the clouds, observe the grass and the bugs that are living in those few blades of grass. You know, that's one thing that I always like to do, was to get out in nature and to recognize that when I feel like I'm just overwhelmed and overburdened, that, I mean, our problems are really, truly so minuscule to this immense universe that we're in. If you've never read any Michael Singer books, I highly recommend reading Michael Singer. His story really is amazing. He has the untethered soul. And he talks about how important it is to meditate and to recognize that no matter how burdened and overwhelmed you're feeling, you know, like I said, just look at a few blades of grass and just think how much life is within that small space, and how much life is within us, and how we are but like a cell on this planet Earth, in this massive universe that we actually live in. Doesn't sound so small or so big anymore. We're just a speck. Think of all the cells in your body, you know, and how microscopic they actually are. It's like us, our life, living on this planet, in this particular life we're living at the moment. So get out in nature, see the beauty in it. Life is what you make of it. Be brave and reach for the stars. Right next to the star card, you can choose what you want your life to be. Don't let all this, you know, stuff you grew up learning hold you back from anything. You can literally do anything, be anything you want to be. I know it doesn't take joining the army either, because I'm pretty sure that's the army motto, isn't it? Be all you can be in the army. You can't be anything you want to be. Just go for it. Do it. You're the one holding yourself back. Ask your inner self the answer to your question. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like you just want the answers to be told to you, go within. All the answers you need are within yourself. You don't need external validation from anybody. Only you know what is best for you. Be patient. All is well. Gratitude. Be patient. This wish fulfillment is already yours. Own it and do something about it. Take it. Grab it by the horns, as we like to say here in Texas. Okay, so I'd like to ask you angels and ancestors if we may have some oracle messages here to close out our reading, please. We may please have some oracle messages. Okay. Let's see what the angels and ancestors would like to tell us with the oracle cards today. Don't stop believing. Lots of songs coming through today. Lots of songs coming through. Okay. These cards are not very easy to shuffle, but they are amazing. Angels and ancestors, what messages do you have for us today, please? Angels, ancestors, and sacred ones. What are the messages we are meant to hear today, please? Angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, what messages are we meant to hear today, please? Angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, what messages are we meant to hear today, please? Angels, ancestors, thank you. What messages are we meant to hear today, please? Okay. We're meant to hear from the Sky Father today. Trust in the unknown. Let's see what the Sky Father has to say for us today. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Spirit. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that He is lovingly leading you forward. The Sky Father features in many religious and mythologies as the Father God. He's the counterpart to the Earth Mother in many traditions. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. You are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way because there is a greater power that is not only around you but within you, and Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. Well, that's just an absolutely amazing message, isn't it? Sky Father is always there for you. And just when you are sitting here trying to figure out all of life's problems and feeling all sad and down on yourself, overworked, underpaid, overburdened, and all these things are happening, just know that Sky Father, along with all of your angels, your ancestors, and Mother Earth, everything is working divinely as planned. You wrote this script for your life. Even though you may not want to believe, like, why would I sign up for some shit like this? There was a reason for it. There were lessons to be learned, feelings to be felt, desires and passions to be obtained. Just remember that. It's all leading you to the divine path of where you're meant to be in this point in time. So, if you like what you saw, go ahead and show me some love. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the reading today and you'll come back for some more. I am still trying to learn all this camera YouTube stuff, so thank you for being patient with me during my learning curve here. So until next time, sending you much peace, love, hugs, and happiness. Bye.